hits the goal line, and I don't know what that's about, but A.J. Allen with a 52-yard touchdown run. We'll see what the flag is.
It must have been taunting or something, looks like. It was as soon as he crossed the goal line.
Unsportsmanlike against the Tigers, and that's going to back it up to the 20-yard line. So that I think we're taking points off the board here. Is that if that happened before he crossed?
Yeah.
They say it's at the 5. That would be. Let's hold up. It should be.
It's a 15-yarder.
It's a 15-yarder. So he said it at the 5. Jason Ewing was down there. Jason, you got anything for us?
Yeah, they called a taunting penalty on A.J. as he was breaking away there right at the end.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's what it looked like. But, I mean, so I guess we're taking points off the board. It's 1st and 10 from the Minden 20. Once again, they hand this to A.J. He bounces off a blocker at around the 20-yard line, makes something out of nothing, gets across the 15 and down to the 13-yard line. So A.J. broke one out, and a quick flag. It's almost like that referee was official was ready for that one.
Yeah, I didn't actually see what happened. I don't know if he looked back and said something as he crossed the line of the goal line or what, but they got him for something.
Yeah, and the referees were pretty emphatic about it before the game started.
Yeah, I think they had an incident over here at homecoming with North DeSoto. Yeah. So anyway, 2nd down and 3 here for the Tigers. Going to throw it out here to Menzina, and a nice play by a Crimson Tide defender is going to drop him at the line of scrimmage. That was number 14, and I don't have a number for him. So
or name.
or that might be Keithrick. He's a sophomore, but there was no number on that roster that I have. Let me see. I think Jay gave me another roster here.
Neville just tried to run the bubble screen out here, and if we get that guy blocked, we got
That's Cameron Mitchell. That's Cameron Mitchell on the tackle.
Yeah, it was a good play by him fighting through the block and making the play for a short gain or no gain.
High snap. It's on the ground, and it looks like the Crimson Tide might have come up with it. So not the way you wanted to start this. A 52-yard touchdown run was really, I guess you could say, a 47-yarder as they threw a flag as A.J. crossed the 5 and brought it back to the 20. And you see that high snap. And Minden's going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line.
Yeah, not the way you wanted to start. We shot ourselves in the foot with the penalty there, taking points off the board, and then we get a high snap. That's kind of what we were talking about. You wanted to start fast. We started fast, but we didn't take advantage of it and put points on the board due to things that we did. So we've got to wake up, get out of this little lull that we're in offensively, and get to play. And hopefully the defense can come up and get a 3 and out and get the ball back on our side of the 50 and go down and score.
All right, Jacoby Jackson is your quarterback for Minden. He's got 2 backs behind him. That's Kentravian Lister. And that ball's on the ground, and let's see where there's a scrum at the bottom of it. Let's see who has the football. They're still peeling guys off.
Looks like Neville's got it.
Neville has the football, but I still hadn't seen the signal.
Yeah.
And there it is. So right after the Tigers fumble it away to the Tide gives it right back, and the Tigers now will take over 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line as we'll check out this replay.
Yeah, it's a tough job, coming in as a sophomore quarterback, as Minden's quarterback is. You don't get a lot of reps in the quarterback exchange with the running back, and that's what happened there. They just didn't get a clean handoff, and running back bobbled it into the line, and Neville was able to come up with a big recovery.
We apologize on the replay. We just got a new toy, and we're playing with it. It's trying to speed things up and slow it down, forwards and backwards. Either way.
Comrade's doing a good job.
Yeah, he is. All right, here's Badaford. He's got it. He hands this one. No, he's going to roll back to throw. He's looking for the throwback. It's not there. He's going to rush it around the right side, and it's going to be brought down across the 15 at the 14-yard line. And then it'll be a gain of about 4 for the Tiger QB.
Yeah, they went play action and tried to leak A.J. out the backside and throw him, kind of hide him and throw him up the sideline. And Badaford did a great job. Minden covered the play, and nothing else was open. So Badaford tucked it and got 3 or 4 yards there on first down, which is huge. Good first down play. Good job by Badaford, not just throwing the ball up.
There's the snap, and the flag's going to blow this one dead. False start against the Tigers. Just going to back them up 5. Back to around the 19-yard line, I believe, where this one's going to end up.
We've had 3 penalties and a fumble here on our first 2 offensive possessions. We've got to clean this stuff up and stop shooting ourselves in the foot. We've had positive plays, but we've got to figure out a way to get in a rhythm and be more clean on offense.
Here's a handoff to A.J. He's looking for room in the middle. Not much. He still kind of pops through and makes something out of nothing. He crosses the 15 down to the 12-yard line. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 5.
A good strong run there by A.J. He almost shot out the other side of it. Lost his feet there as he came out, but was able to fight for 4 or 5 yards there.
So a 3rd down here for the Tigers as they try to put points on the board as they're deep in Minden territory. There's the snap. Badaford's looking to throw. Batted down. Looking for his tight end. And he just couldn't find him. I think that was 32. He got his hand on it. Kendrick Jackson for the Crimson Tide. And now a 4th down upcoming, and the Tiger kicking team is coming out.
Yeah, it looked like they were running the RPO there. Badaford has the opportunity to give it to A.J., or if they walk a run guy down, if the defensive guy comes down to play the run, they try to throw the ball behind it, and it just didn't work out there.
Ball's going to be kicked from the 19. This is a 29-yard field goal. The kick is up from Briard, and it is no good. So 7:26 to go here in the first quarter, and the Tigers once again come away with no points.
Yeah, and not necessarily anything that Minden did to stop us. We've got to stop having the penalties and put together a drive. I think we'll be okay. We just got to wake up and start executing.
So a couple of turnovers already. We've had a touchdown taken off the board, and now Minden has it on the 20-yard line. And this will be their 2nd offensive play.
Yeah.
That's Jacoby Jackson. Turn. He's going to hand it off. That's number 4. He got some running room. He's going to have a first down. A flag comes in there at the end. He crosses the 35 out to the 36-yard line, and from our vantage point, it was hard to see this home sideline. Now, a face mask is going to add on a few more yards to this, so that'll be 15 more. So from the 36 we go, out should be maybe an incidental.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean that happened right here towards us. I'd like to see the replay to see if we actually had a face mask there.
I didn't know they threw incidental face masks in high school, but that's the first one I've seen this year. All right, moves it out to the 41-yard line of Minden, and that's where they'll have it 1st and 10 as we reach the 7-minute mark here at Minden here in the first quarter. Look across the way, and there's a nice group of fans from the Tigers, for the Tigers on the other side. There's going to be a direct snap. The quarterback, Jackson's going to take it himself. He's going to be out across the 45 to the 46. Gain of 5 on the play for Jacoby. And it'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Hinton Roberts made a good tackle there. Got him by the shoe.
Yeah, the shoe came off.
Shoe off, yeah. And they had a little play there. Jacoby Jackson is a sophomore and played a lot of baseball this past year as a freshman. He's a very good athlete. I watched him warm up. He's got a really good arm, a good-looking kid, somebody that is young and inexperienced, but he has some talent. Just watching him just a little bit here in warm-ups.
Hurry to the line. Jackson from the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Dalen, number 4. He's fighting for yardage, and he's finally down. They're going to say he got out to the 50. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down. And he'll set up 3rd down and 1.
And, Stuart, another thing is Dalen, number 4, the running back, he really has impressed me. The difference between him last year and this year has been tremendous. He obviously spent some time in the weight room, and he's gotten a lot more physical, a lot stronger, and he's a good, strong, powerful back.
Well, he definitely is. As we look through, there's number 3 is Contravian Lister. They're going to give it to him, and he's going to have the 1st down as he's still fighting for yardage across the 50 to the Neville 48-yard line, and that'll move the chains for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, and that was what I was talking about earlier. They want to be shotgun and spread and run the ball and try to throw the ball out of it. But then short yardage, 3rd down and short, 4th and short, they're going to go to their straight tee backfield or wing tee and try to pound the ball. So it's they got kind of 2 different offenses that they run that you got to try to defend.
All right, there's Jackson from the shotgun. Turns, he's going to throw this one. He's looking down the field, and that ball's out of bounds. No chance of catching that one. He was looking, is that number 15?
15, yeah.
Is that 15?
Looks like 15.
All right, Brian Swan.
Or 19.
Or actually 19, okay. Jalen Willis.
Yeah, Minden just tried to go play action there, and Neville did a good job of putting pressure on the young quarterback, and he basically had to just get rid of it before he wanted to and threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, nice pressure by the Neville defense. As we get under center now is Jackson. Drops the football. Mishandled the snap. The Tigers say they have it. Let's see. And
like Elam that's number 8.
The Tigers have recovered it. That's Trajan Hannon, as you see on that Parker Alexander replay. He comes out with it, and 2 possessions and 2 turnovers for the Minden Crimson Tide.
Yeah, Neville's been fortunate 2 drives in a row that Minden's put the ball on the ground, and Neville's been able to come up with it. We've had 3 drives now starting. This will be the 3rd. But this ball is basically on the 50-yard line for Neville. So Neville's offense has got to step up here and
they got to put some points on the board.
Figure out a way to put some points on the board and finish a drive here.
Yeah, they should have had 2 scores by now, and it's we've got 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Badaford. Quick pitch out to A.J. Try to get him out in space. Makes a move. Makes a man miss at the 50. He makes another cut at the 35. And he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A flag sitting at the 39. A flag's at the 39, and this one's probably going to come back.
It's taunting again. The receiver blocked the guy into the ground and stood over him. And as he got up, kind of kneed him with a knee.
Yeah. And I don't think Coach Tannehill's happy with Gibson. Let's see here on the Parker Alexander replay. I mean, that's a 51-yard touchdown. That's two 50-plus yard runs by A.J. Allen that have
I think this one may be after the play.
Yeah, that's what the referees are discussing.
Yeah,
it was
might
bang
be a
bang.
dead ball.
It was bang bang. A.J. crossing the line, and when this happened, it was so far away from the play. It's really hard to tell.
Okay, let's see what the referee's going to say.
They're marking it back.
Personal foul. And they're going to mark it back from that spot, back to the 49. So erase the run. Actually, give him the run and get that's a big penalty.
Yeah.
It's
a 1 yard gain, basically. 2 yard
gain. 2 yard gain.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. And that's the second touchdown called back via a personal foul.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. And, man, what a run by A.J. And it's just can't happen.
No.
Can't happen.
No. It's
3:48 to go and counting. Badaford's going to take it himself. He's tried to brought down around the 48. He's got room around the right side. A great job of breaking a tackle. Looked like he was going to go down after no gain, and he broke a tackle and now gets a first down. That first down brought to you by Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe.
Yeah, good job by Badaford. Just running the zone read right there and was able to get free of, I think it was a defensive lineman that kind of had him corralled, and he broke the tackle and was able to get the first down.
There's A.J. again. He takes it around off a right tackle. He's going to have a gain of 11 on the play. That's another Sonic Drive-In first down, and they get this one out to the Minden 27-yard line. And I really think that Coach Tannehill probably had a few choice words with everybody and said, just shut your mouth and let's play football.
That's right, especially after the first one happened. You got to come out and be a selfless player and play as a team and be smart. You all have a goal, and that's score the touchdown.
A.J. has some running room around the left side. He was down. Let's see. And he's around the 20-yard line. Let's see what the official said because he was late getting there, but his knee was down.
Yeah.
They're going to give this to Minden. Let's watch this on the Parker Alexander replay. As his knee was down, the ball comes out. The official on the side judge was late, and a turnover for the Tigers.
Yeah, the side judge was way behind the play, and I'd have to see it again. It was close, but it looked like to me he was down at first look.
Here we go one more time on this replay. I could see the ball coming out, but it was ripped out after his knee was down. He was tackled. So, hey, nonetheless, strange things happen over here in the pit at Minden. So here we go, Jalen Jackson in the shotgun. He's going to hand this off. No, he's not. He's going to take it himself. His running back was met hard in the backfield. And now Blackston, no, that's Trajan Hannon actually on the tackle, forces him out of bounds at around the 22-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 2 for the Minden quarterback.
Yeah, it looked like it either was that Fobbs White or Anisi got free and squared up the running back, and fortunately the quarterback pulled it and was able to get a yard or 2 on the outside. Neville's defense did a good job of forcing it out.
There's going to be blown dead. You heard the whistles there. And
It's encroachment on Neville.
Well, it's going to be a 5-yard step off as they blow that one dead.
Looked like one of the defensive linemen lined up off sides.
Yep. All right, the Crimson Tide coming up to the line of scrimmage. Jackson's looking to throw. The ball's tipped and almost intercepted. And I think that was Fobbs White in there that had his hands up and made that. Yeah, that was. He caught the arm, and Kendall January has killed himself. The ball was right in front of him.
Yep. Just kind of surprised him a little bit, looked like. But Neville's defensive line did a good job of getting pressure there. On both pass plays that Minden's tried, Neville's been able to get pressure. And so that's good to see. We just got to try to keep stopping this run game of Minden and number 4, Dalen Robinson. Like I said, he's a big, strong back. So we got to keep hitting him.
Here we go. They're going to call a timeout. And we're going to take one, too. First time out of the game, a 1-minute break. We'll be right back here on the Neville Tiger Network in Sunday 98.3.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Come by Melvin's Restaurant before and after the game for the best burgers and ribeyes in town. Melvin's Restaurant are proud supporters of the Neville Tigers and are home to Tiger Talk with Jeff Tannehill every Wednesday night. Come by Melvin's Restaurant, located on 1128 Oliver Road in Monroe, or call them at 318-325-2055. That's Melvin's Restaurant in Monroe.
All right, everybody, welcome back. As the Tide, 3 backs in the backfield, and not one of them got much as they hand it off to Dalen Robinson, and that's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 4 for the Crimson Tide.
Looks like they're sending the punt team out.
Still no score here. Is it 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter? And it's what has been an interesting night here at Minden's thus far. You hear that wind whipping.
They're punting downwind, so if he hits a good one, it could go.
Number 31, Braylon Robinson. That ball's going to bounce at around the 42-yard line, bounce backwards. It's going to be downed at the Neville 48. And the clock's still running a couple of seconds after they blew that one dead, but hey. Let's see here. 1st and 10 Tigers, and let's see if the Tigers can actually get a score without saying anything, without doing anything. I mean, we've had probably 150 so yards of offense and about 125 yards of penalties.
Yeah. We've shot ourselves in the foot, no doubt, and I think we've had 5, maybe 6 penalties. 2 of them called back for touchdowns. So we're executing our plays and doing what we have to do. We can move the ball, obviously. We just got to play smarter.
They're waiting to start the play clock, or I don't know what they're waiting on. They're getting the play in. There we go. I was watching, and the play clock is running. Now they
reset the 25.
They reset it. There we go. Now, that's what they're waiting on. They're waiting on the official to start play. Okay.
Still didn't start the
move Osborne to the right side. Got two receivers. That's Jackson and Menzina to the left side. This time Badaford's going to take it himself. He's got room over the left side. He's around the 30. He's to the sideline at the 20. He's going to be down at the 14-yard line.
And you know what the best thing about that play is? There's no penalty.
No penalty.
Yeah.
So a 38-yard run for Brett Badaford, as you see here on the Parker Alexander replay.
And Big Hurd, the right tackle, pulled around there and had a great block there to free Badaford. He has really come along. I've been watching him on tape, and from the first game till now, he has really, really impressed me. He's got obviously a great body, and he's a good kid, and he has gotten so much better as a football player, and it's good to see that. 17
seconds to go here in the first quarter. Badaford barks out some signals. He hands this to A.J., He's got room over the left side, across the 10 to the 7. Will Campbell just blocked somebody into the into the end zone.
These referees are looking to throw a flag. I was watching there, and it hopefully doesn't happen.
All right, into the first quarter. Surprisingly, no score here from Minden, Louisiana. Your score to 0-0. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break. This is Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done.
I called.
But never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you. And that's for real.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger Football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
All right, as you see, the Tigers break the huddle at the start of the second quarter. And you see there's no score here, but the Tigers are driving. Second down and
being a strong team
a
means accomplishing great.
For the Tigers, the ball's placed at the Minden 8-yard line. 8-yard line. And Tigers trying to get points on the board. They've had two touchdowns called back due to penalties so far in the first quarter. Also fumbled it and lost it twice actually. One was a real fumble. All right, here's A.J. Allen. He's kind of bouncing around across the 5 down to the 4. They're going to say he's down at the 5 actually. Needed one more yard to get a first down. And that's going to set up 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers.
Yeah, it just kind of got bottled up in there. It looked like A.J. was going to be able to bounce it out, but just before he was able to bounce it out, Minden was able to wrap him up.
Now we have a timeout called by the Tigers. So we'll take one too. 1-minute break. We'll be right back here on the Neville Network and Sunny 98.3.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger Football.
Let Tenori's own Louisville help you with your special gift needs, offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
All right, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth here atop W.W. Williams Senior Stadium here at the campus of Minden High School. Tigers facing a 3rd and 1. Badaford's going to take it himself. He follows Tristan Osborne, and he's in for the score. A 5-yard scamper by Brett Badaford is going to put the Tigers in the lead finally for the first time tonight here with 11:24 to go in the first half. So Briarda Nabnett set for the extra point.
Yeah, good run by Badaford. That was just a quarterback run. They just faked the zone, and he ran it up in there for the score.
Snap is back by Gerald. The kick is up, and it's good. So with 11:24 to go, Tigers take the lead 7-0 over the Crimson Tide. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Be right back. Stay tuned right here on the Neville Network in Sunday 98.3.
I'm Ryan Harvey. I'm a salesman at 3B Outdoor Equipment. I used to mow yards, and I had experience with mowers. We talked to Matt a while back, and he said he might have a position open, and went and talked to him, and he's given me the opportunity to work for him. I know that I'm selling a good product, so I know whenever it is bought that we have the technicians that can keep it going for the long run. I've taken some equipment myself in the past, and it was in and out within 2 or 3 days. Even if it needed some bigger parts, they had to order it. It was in and out real quick. If you have any outdoor equipment needs, come see us on Frand location in Monroe or Well Road in West Monroe.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
And we're back here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Brett Badaford ran it in from 5 yards out. The extra point by Briarda Nabnett was good. And the Tigers lead this one 7-0. And that back to Jay. There's the kick downwind. It's going to get into the end zone. And that's Tommaso Palvieri.
He switched numbers.
He switched numbers on us, as I could tell by those pink shoes.
Yep.
And so he's wearing number 15 tonight.
He's done a really good job kicking the last week he did. I think he had 4 – he's 4 out of 5, putting them in the end zone, maybe 4 out of 6, and puts that one in the end zone there. So great job by him. That's a huge weapon.
His number is probably 97 on our roster there, Jay. He's wearing 15. All right, here comes Minden back out. Really they've got a little bit going offensively, but fumbled the ball and lost it twice as we've got a timeout on the field. And while we have timeout, we're going to keep it right here. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing, see if somebody can find him down there. He's right around the 45. Somebody get Jason some screen time over there. Anyway, Jason, Tigers really needed that score coming off of that kind of weird first half.
Yeah, it was a weird first half. Lots of penalties. I hate it for AJ. AJ's got 100 yards in rushing that's been negligated. But good to see the Tigers get back on track, and hopefully that was just a little speed bump, and we can put it in cruise control now.
We were assuming up here that the coach has probably mentioned a couple of times.
There's been some direction given, if you will.
As it should have been.
Thanks, Jason. We'll be back with you here in a little bit. Okay, so referee's blowing the whistle, trying to get everybody back out there.
This has been a long time out.
All right, we are at 7:36. I mean, for that, it seems like this game's going on a long time, but I mean, we're only about 36 minutes in, and we do have about 11:24 to go here in the first half. There's Jackson going to keep it himself, tries the right side and gets bottled up around the 23-yard line. They're going to give him 24-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, he's a good little athlete. That I was talking to one of the Minden guys earlier.
Yeah.
they're really impressed with Jackson. Although he is only a sophomore, he's kind of the next guy that's coming up. So
yeah.
Nothing like getting your first start against the Neville defense here in district play.
Yeah, Andrew Cooper, the senior quarterback.
He had a sling on his arm.
Yeah, he did.
Pre-game.
So I just hopefully that's not too serious. And they're going to hand this one to 17 around the right side. Nothing much going. It might give him a yard as that's Harris on the carry. Zedekiah Harris, if you will. Zay Straughter was one of the Tigers in there on the stop.
Yeah, it looked like Zay came on the corner blitz there from the boundary and was able to add some run support there and force the ball inside back into the teeth of the Neville defense.
All right, 3rd down and 5 for the Crimson Tide. Jackson in the shotgun. He's going to turn. He wanted to hand it off, but he's not going to have a chance as the Tigers got him back down at around the 18-yard line. See who got him back there on that replay. I think that might have been Nick Gibson in there.
It was 23.
Actually, it was Fobbs White that got him first, and Gibson finished him off as we saw that on that Parker Alexander Law Firm replay. Parker Alexander Law, we meet by accident.
Gibson did a great job there coming off the edge to the field and keeping his contain, not allowing the quarterback to get outside. He had to step up, and the Neville interior rush was able to just swamp the quarterback there.
All right, Braden Brown back to punt it away. Get this one away. That's Elam, has it around the 45, and he's going to get about 8 on the return. Out to the 40. Where are they going to spot it? The 42, 41? Actually, the 36. Sorry, I told you it was 8 yards. I can't even do that. The math. It's at the 42, so a 7-yard return. No, that's 8. Gosh.
It's close. Close enough.
It's 8.
I know. You're not getting graded.
Come on, man.
I tell you, though, Neville has started, I think, every drive but 2, and one of them was on the 49, I believe.
Yeah.
Across or on our 50-yard line.
Yeah.
So great job by the defense of being able to hold their own and play field position. We've scored 3 times. 2 of those have been called back. So we got to get points on the board here with 8:16 left in the second quarter.
All right, AJ is behind as we have a
clock.
Yeah, this play clock. Having some issues down there. It's at 0, but it didn't reset. Tigers waiting around, really trying to bust this open. I mean, the game plan had this being 3 touchdowns up right now, and it was close. But you still see the Tigers out there looking for their second score.
As they get the clock back right.
There it goes. All right, clock's right. 8:31 to go here in the first half. Badaford's going to bring Osborne across the formation in motion. A.J. Allen's behind him. They're going to do the quick pitch out there. A.J.'s going to throw it. He's got a man, but I don't think Gibson was looking for it. Menzina was wide open across the middle. Try a little trickery there after
AJ showed a pretty good arm right there.
Yeah, he chunked it.
Yeah, he did. Just got to put a little touch on it. We had the receiver open, but just a little too much on that throw.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. Trips receivers to the far side. Osborne moving up to the right side. They're going to hand this to A.J. No, they're going to throw it. It's Gibson across the middle. He makes a move at the 15. He's going to be down across the 10. Let's call it the 9-yard line. Nice job on the quick slant to Gibson. They did play action and came up big.
Yeah, good job by Badaford of being patient right there, letting the play develop. Good job by the offensive line and providing the protection, and a great throw by Badaford and great hands right there, catching the ball and getting up the field.
bring in an extra tight end as Derek Harris enters the game for the first time this evening as they're inside the tent. Badaford ready to go. He's going to hand this one off to A.J. A.J. across the 5 down to the 3, and then Will's blocking, and the other guy's grabbing him and trying to bring him down there as he's been given number 19, Jalen Willis.
Yeah,
I believe that's 19 that he's been on, if I can see that far.
It's a tough spot for 19.
Yeah, second down and goal from the 4 for the Tigers. Hand it off again to A.J. He's going to score easily. Went off right tackle, and the Tigers tackle on 6 more.
Yeah, good job getting the push on the offensive line. I saw Big Will right there. He had his guy in the end zone. I think Big Hurd got a big push, and looked like the interior did too, and A.J. was able to pretty much walk into the end zone.
Here's Briard and Abnett for the extra point. Snaps back. It's down. Kick is up. And it's good. With 7:16 to go in the first half, Neville takes a 14-0 lead over the Crimson Tide of Minden. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Let Tenori's Own Louisville help you with your special gift needs, offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Welcome back as Tommaso Palvieri puts this one in the end zone again, and what a weapon that has become for the Tigers as he kicks off following the A.J. Allen 4-yard touchdown run. That's what put the Tigers up 14-0. And Robert, after a few hiccups there in the first quarter, the Tigers offense started to get moving. The defense is doing what it does. It just keeps putting pressure on opposing offenses. And
I was a little concerned being that we had no school this week. And then our first road game. You know, there's a lot of things that we had to overcome in that. It sounds kind of crazy, but we took a while to get going, and now we've got 14 up, and hopefully we can finish this off.
Jackson looking to throw. He looks out wide to the near side. He's off the mark. Looking for number 8, Isaiah Thornton. That's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Tide.
Yeah, they were just trying to throw the comeback there. And pretty good ball right there. The ball came out well. I couldn't tell if it was a little high or a little wide. Receiver.
I think it was just a little bit high on that one. And we're, like I said, you're taller than me, thank goodness. You can see a little better. I'm looking over this fence here. Here is Jackson. He's going to hand it off to Robinson. He's got a nice gain across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Gain of 7. It's going to bring up third down and 3.
Yeah, good run there on second down. He had some room to run. And when he gets going, he's a load. He's going to be hard to bring down. Fortunate we were able to stop him there before the first down, create a third and short.
Just from up here, it does look like the Tiger defensive line is a little bit bigger physically than the Minden offensive line. They're going to hand it off to Robinson again, and he's going to fight for yardage. And very impressive run right there as the Tigers had a chance to get him around the line of scrimmage, but he bounces around and gets the first down for Minden. That's going to be spotted at the 31-yard line. A fresh set of downs for the Tide with 6:14 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers leading this one 14-0.
Yeah, good strong run there to do what he had to do to get the first on 3rd and short. Give him a new set of downs here. And that's Minden's third first down of the game so far.
Snap, it looked like it might have been a little bit late as Robinson fought forward, but I think that's Hinton that had him.
Looks like that shoulder is out again.
Yep. As Hinton had a chance to get him, Robinson fought out of it, and looked like that was D'Angelo Woods that finished him off, but Hinton's down on the far sideline.
This happens to Hinton a fair amount where that shoulder pops out, and hopefully he's able to get it back in and get it worked out and be able to come back in.
He was heading back to the huddle.
Yeah,
and he's got to come out for a play.
It just comes out, and needs a little help getting it in.
And sometimes it pops right back in.
That's right.
But the way he grabbed him, Robinson whipped out. It was that left arm.
Yeah.
And but either way, I think Hinton's going to be okay. They're going to take Rudy Dozier, going to spell him, and now the referee's calling for everybody back to the line of scrimmage. So a loss of a yard. Robinson fought through it and only lost a yard, and it's going to be 2nd down and 11.
Hinton's got to learn to use his other shoulder. He's got 2 of them, right? He's a tough kid, and
what a tough kid.
I know. I think that's kind of his thinking. He's wanting to get back out there.
All right. Jackson puts a man in motion. He's going to hand it to Robinson again. He's got some running room. Just Elam, and a nice open field tackle by Marion Elam. He gets the first down. He's got across the 40 to the 43, but there was nobody behind number 2, and he was a touchdown saving tackle.
We brought the blitz from the
opposite side.
From the sideline, and that's exactly where they were running it to. And if you can break through, you've got a big play, and that's what happened there. We didn't make the tackle. Number 4, the running back for Minden, was able to break through, and he had a big gain there. And Elam did a great job. That was a touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah, Robinson stays in the backfield. He'll be to the right of the quarterback, Jackson. Tigers showing a little pressure again. Gibson had his hands in his face, and the throw is complete out to, I think, 14. That's Mitchell, Cameron Mitchell, on the reception. It was well defended by the Tigers. Tackled immediately. A gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah,
for Minden.
Just threw the hitch right there, getting the ball out fast, and Neville's defender was there to make the tackle. So good play there by the Tigers, not letting him get any more yards after the catch.
Ball's on the Minden 47-yard line. Not much of a huddle there. Now we have a offsides penalty as Fobbs White lined up in the neutral zone. I saw it, and I wanted to yell at him, tell him he might be a little across the line, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Ball moves across the 50 to the Neville 48. And 2nd down and 2 now for the Tigers.
I never have understood that penalty when you have 2 eyes and you can look and see where the ball is.
Yeah.
That is something that a defense – and I've never played defensive line.
Yeah.
So obviously it can happen. But you got to be disciplined enough to check to where you make sure you're lined up correctly and behind the line of scrimmage. You can't give them easy yards.
He's
that's
now.
right. That's right.
Yeah, definitely there. Here's a 3rd down – or 2nd down and 2 play, rather. They're going to hand this to the first man through. That's Robinson. They snuck him into that fullback slot, and he's across the 40 down to the Neville 39-yard line. So Crimson Tide getting a little something behind Dalen Robinson. And Dalen, 6', 208-pound back, good-looking running back for Minden.
You don't want to end up in 2nd and short, 3rd and short against Minden. You have to do good on 1st down and 2nd down as a defense to create 2nd and long and 3rd and long. If you get in 2nd and short, 3rd and short, that's what they're going to do to you, and they're going to eat up clock and try to keep the ball from you.
You see Hinton back in the football game. He pitched this one out. This is the big back, number 3, Catravian Lister. He's a little shorter. He's 5'8", 220. He's going to gain a couple, make it 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, good job there making the tackle. And like I just said, creating a 2nd and 8. Defending 8 yards against Minden is a little easier to do than in 2nd and 3 with these backs that they have.
Nothing moving fast. I mean, we've eaten up a lot of clock. 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go in this first half. Tigers leading 14-0, and Minden's driving. They got it on the Tiger 38. It's again a handoff to Lister, this time off the right side, and not much at all. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Rudy Dozier, Kendall January, and Gibson on the stop for the Tigers, and it'll be 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, Neville's defensive line just won the line of scrimmage there and forced him to have to bounce it out, and then that's when the Neville linebackers and looked like safety were able to come up and make the play at the line of scrimmage.
Minden's not, and to their credit, they need to run this clock out. I mean, they don't want to give it back to the Tigers here, and even if they don't get this 3rd down conversion, Tigers won't have much room as Jackson's running for his life, and Blackston came up with a huge lick around the 47-yard line, and that's going to be a sack. I don't see the Tigers are going to take a timeout. I think they will.
Yeah.
Tigers should. After a heck of a play, they had everybody coming in there. Jalen Braxton with the sack for the Tigers. And as the clock is stopped, have they signal a timeout?
Yeah.
Now they have. Okay, timeout, Neville. We're going to take a 1-minute break. A 1-minute break. We'll be right back for the conclusion of the first half right here on the network and Sunday 98.3.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
All right, welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Stuart Shelby, Robert Lane, Jason Ewing bringing you tonight's game versus the Minden Crimson Tide. And the Tide set to punt this one away. Ball's at the Neville 46. They do get away. Not a great punt here. Tiger's going to have to clear out. It's going to bounce out of bounds at the Neville 31-yard line, and the Tigers will have 50. Well, it was 56 until it went out of bounds, and they took 3 more off. And I think that's about right. And now there's another one. So 52 seconds to go. And that's about right. That clock started a little bit late after the punt. So Tigers, 52 seconds, and I believe 1 timeout left. Yeah, you can remember the timeouts in the second half, Will. So there's 1 timeout left for each team. To my recollection, Badaford's got trips receivers to the near side, A.J. Allen in the backfield, and Aaron Jackson to the far side as the clock still giving the referee fits there. There
must be a delay or something with the button because they've had issues with the 25-second clock.
Yeah, it happened last year.
Yeah.
We were over here.
Yeah.
Okay, Badaford sends A.J. in motion. They're going to throw this to Menzina, a little slip screen, a nice stop there by Contravian Lister. Number 3 came in. And
we got a flag on the play down here. It looks like on the receiver. I didn't see.
There's a flag sitting at the 36-yard line. They talked this over. Now we're going to bring in somebody else to talk about it. 45 seconds to go here after that completion. They're waving it off.
Yeah.
Waving it off. Okay. No flag. As he was blocking downfield.
Yeah, I think he was blocking the corner. They were running the screen, and the side judge down here, I think, was thinking that it was like a crackback block.
Yeah.
But that's not. That's coming from the inside, so that's a legal block.
Yeah, it's been Landry, I believe.
It would look like 89.
Or it might have been Gibson on that
Gibson.
one. Now Landry's to the near side. They move Menzina across the formation. Badaford has a snap. Looking to throw. Set up the inside screen. That's Jackson. Dancing around the 45-yard line. He finally makes a move and gets out of bounds as somebody came flying in there late around the 38-yard line. And now we have a couple of whistles going on. And
Will Campbell cleaned somebody up right there around the ball.
One of the safeties was coming in from Minden pretty quick. Either way, they're going to set this ball at the Neville 38. 29 seconds to go. Clock is stopped as Jackson was able to get out of bounds right there. The Tigers with this 3rd down and 3 play. Badaford gets everybody set. He's going to look to throw again. He's got Osborne. He's got room, and he's out past the 50 to the 51-yard line. They're going to say no, he's at the 50. They're going to stop the clock to move the chains. One of the
got a flag.
There's a flag back around the 34.
Yeah, it's going to be against Minden. Will was blocking the guy, and the guy kind of didn't necessarily throw a punch, but hit him in the head.
No, they're calling
it
on
Will. Oh, wow. That's wrong. And they're calling another one on Will.
That might be 2. He might be done.
This is getting a little,
No, that's not. He wouldn't be. That'd be his first.
Unsportsmanlike.
But and now the guy's dancing. Let's see the replay here. Well, and we moved past it. We moved past it.
Yeah, it was the wrong call. Will didn't do anything on that. The Minden guy retaliated against Will.
So it's going to be a hold. That's going to back it up 10. And then another 15. So 25 yards from the 34 puts it at the 9.
It's 2 personal fouls is what they called. One being on the play and then unsportsmanlike after the play on Will.
They called a personal foul?
Yeah, it was a personal foul during the play. I don't know what happened, if it was extracurricular after the play. But, Jason, you had a better view of it than we did.
Yeah.
Excessive blocking? Is that what we're dealing with?
Yeah, it wasn't anything. And then the Minden guy turned around and pushed Will and swung at him.
Yeah.
Referee threw the flag, so I assumed it was on the Minden guy.
Well, that would have been a safe assumption. Okay. So 19 seconds to go here. We got 3rd and a long way. That ball's placed at the 9-yard line. We got to get to the 41. So that's 32. That's 3rd and 32.
Yeah, they're going to kneel on this and go talk about it at halftime and try to regroup and come out here in the second half.
There we go. After that, first half is over. The Tigers going to have to kick it away in the to the Crimson Tide after when we come back for the half.
Oh, we got another flag. The referee just threw another flag as they go to halftime.
That's Landon Sorrell. He's got to get out of there. Get out of there. Go to the end zone as they throw another flag. Coach Tannehill is not happy with that, and we're going to stick right here and see if we might be able to hear from somebody as they toss this around. And this is just going to have to control those guys.
Yeah. And the referee needs to get out of the way. The Neville guys are coming down there. He can't stand there. He basically
the referees need to be moving up the field.
Yeah, they need to be getting into the middle of the field and get out of the way. He stood there knowing what was going to happen, and obviously somebody said something. I'm assuming it was Landon, and he threw another flag. So that'll be enforced on the kickoff, and it's getting a little absurd, to be honest.
Well,
we're not going to talk to coach at half.
Okay. All right. Well, good. Yeah, let's let that go. Maybe you can get an interview with the referee.
Yeah, see what's going on.
No, let's not do that.
I might get a flag.
Yeah. All right. Hey, guys, it is halftime, so no halftime interview. The Tigers lead this one 14-0. We're going to move into the Go Family Health halftime show on the Neville Tiger Network. But if you're listening to us on Sunday 98.3, Big Dave Robinson and his crew going to give you scores from around the state. So right now, if you're on radio, Ashley, take it away, guys, with the scoreboard show. After the game, you can hear them on 106.1 FM. That's Rock 106 on Sunday 98 on the SMG partners. So anyway, all right, we're back into the Go Family Health halftime report, and we have the officials still have not left the field. The Tigers are down in the end zone, and Coach Tannehill's addressing his team. But, Robert, just quickly here in the first half, it's been an interesting first half. There's been a lot of unsportsmanlike penalties thrown against the Tigers. That one might not have been exactly what you're wanting to do.
No, it's self-inflicted wounds is what we've had happen. We're still winning 14-0. We've been able to dominate the game, and it's just been shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
We should be up, at least 21-0 by now. But
if not more, 28-0.
28-0. But let's talk about what is the reality. Is it's 14-0, and we've got to play smarter. We've got to shut our mouth and start playing football and let the scoreboard talk rather than our actions. And you got to overcome these officials. We are in Shreveport. I believe these are some Shreveport officials. They are what they are, and you got to figure out what to do and overcome this.
Nothing we can do about it now, but try to clean it up in the second half. Well, Tigers lead 14-0, and we're going to toss it to our senior spotlight with student body president Walt Sarter. We didn't get to do it last week because of all the homecoming festivities. But we're going to toss it to Walt, and then we're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have Jay Traylor giving us the stats from the first half, as well as our keys maybe to the second half and some scores from around the area. So stay tuned right here on the Neville Tiger Network. Let's toss it to Walt Sarter and his senior spotlight.
What's up, Tiger fans? Happy homecoming week, and welcome to the 4th edition of Senior Spotlight with the Prez. This week's special guest is Louisiana Tech cornerback commit Lorenzo Dubos. All right, Dubos, man, thank you for coming on the show.
No problem.
All right, so we're just going to dive right into the questions here. How important was that win last week against West Monroe, and what was the energy in the locker room like after the game?
That win was important. Like, we were thinking about them the whole time. Like, that win was big. And the atmosphere in the locker room after the game was turned. Everybody was happy, excited.
First win against West Monroe since 1995, right here at Bill Ruppel Stadium last Friday. No, you didn't miss that one. Second question, what are you most looking forward to for the rest of the season?
Just to keep getting better every game, to improve toward the playoffs and win state.
Win state's obviously a big common goal amongst most players. Third question, why did you choose Louisiana Tech over your other offers?
I chose Tech just so my parents could come to all my home games and playing time.
Okay. What do you love most about being on the defensive side of the football?
You can make big plays on defense, stop people from scoring. And that's basically what wins games.
Defense wins championships. What is your favorite memory as a Tiger thus far?
Beating West Monroe.
East Western Road. And last question, who is your role model?
My dad.
Your dad. You think you can cover me on some routes?
Yeah.
I bet you probably can. All right, Dubos is going to try and cover me on some routes real quick. We got our QB here, Brooks Anzalone. I don't know what he's doing, but come on, Brooks. Dubos, obviously, he's got the splint on his hand, but he is a D1 commit, and I haven't played football since 8th grade, so this is probably going to be pretty bad, similar to the kicking episode last week. Got my buddy Brooks here. He's going to be throwing me passes. Brooks, what route we going to run here? I don't think he can hear us. What route you going to run?
That should be good.
Ready,
I do both, dude. Thank you for coming on the show tonight. Tigers, enjoy the second half of this football game. Go Tigers. I don't know.
All right, man, what a segment there from Walt, and he did that time. He was just getting covered up by Dubos. There's nothing you could do about him.
No.
And Walt was suffering the fate of many a receiver that goes up against number 4. And real quick, Robert, as we're looking through the stats, thanks to Jay Traylor for doing all this stuff for us. And it was kind of a crazy first half. Scrolling through here, Neville with 180 yards of total offense, Minden with only 69. The Tigers were 3 for 6 through the air for 35 yards. Minden 1 for 3 for 4 yards. 14 rushes for 145 yards for Neville, 19 for 65 for Minden. We scroll through here. Jacoby Jackson doing a little bit of it. Dalen Robinson for the Crimson Tide, 8 carries for 50 yards. They have yet to score. A.J. Allen has 9 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown. Brett Badaford, 5 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. And, A.J.'s had a couple of 50-yarders called back. So it's really just been a crazy first half. I mean, a lot of weird things have happened to the Tigers. I mean, none of them good.
No. As far as executing football and executing our plan offensively and defensively, we've done that. I talked about earlier in the pregame, we got to get started fast, and we did that. AJ had a 50-yard touchdown, but what we hadn't done well is, play discipline, keeping our mouth shut. Obviously, these referees are looking for this stuff, whether it's minor or not. We've got to find a way to overcome it here in the second half and keep doing what we're doing offensively and defensively. Like I said, we're executing, but let's just let the scoreboard talk rather than our actions.
All right, so folks, we are here. You see what the Family Solutions broadcast booth looks like for us. Open air, a little breezy here atop the Minden press box, where we've got our little, programming stuff all set up. But we appreciate you joining us here on the Neville Tiger Network. We are in the Go Family Health Halftime Report. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have scores from around the area and talk a little bit more with Robert about the keys to the second half, as well as check in with our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing, and see what he has to report from the halftime break. So stick with us. You're watching Neville Tiger football right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
I'm Matt Dickerson, and I'm a satisfied 3B equipment rental customer. So I called Matt because we were trying to get our plots together for dove season. He brought this equipment out to us, dropped it off, unloaded it for us, and really made the whole process very easy. I know Matt does real well in the service department, and through some other rental experiences we've had with him, the tractor that he dropped off for us was in brand new condition. Everything was in good shape. It's good to know that you can count on equipment when he drops it off. I'd highly recommend Matt Bridges and 3B Outdoors for all your equipment rental needs.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Come by Melvin's Restaurant before and after the game for the best burgers and ribeyes in town. Melvin's Restaurant are proud supporters of the Neville Tigers and are home to Tiger Talk with Jeff Tannehill every Wednesday night. Come by Melvin's Restaurant, located on 1128 Oliver Road in Monroe, or call them at 318-325-2055. That's Melvin's Restaurant in Monroe.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're in the Go Family Health halftime report. Tigers lead the Tide 14-0. And as we look over the scoreboard clock, about 4 minutes left in this halftime. And we're going to take you through some scores from around the area. Ruston and Ouachita in a lightning delay. Some lightning going through Monroe. I hope everybody's doing all right over there. It's been windy, but fine here in Minden. So a couple of these Monroe scores. I know Richwood was in a lightning delay as well. No score for West Ouachita and West Monroe yet? They haven't started yet. Okay, Franklin Parish leads Bastrop 14-0. Bastup. We're going to get you with a spelling one, Will, every time. But anyway, 14-0 over there. Caldwell leads Carroll 14-6. No score from Union Parish and Richwood. I believe that one may not have started yet. Sterlington leads Wiseman 7-6. And then if we get into 2A, a lot of games going on in 2A. Darbone Woods leads Lakeview 13-8. Cedar Creek leads Jonesboro Hodge 13-7. Delhi Charter leads Beekman Charter 38-0. Mangum over Madison 16-0. Oak Grove leads River Oaks 35-0. OCS all over Delta Charter 52-8. And St. Fred's leads Sicily Island on homecoming 22-0. Oh, there's the scores. Thanks, Will, for compiling all that stuff for us. And you see the Tigers getting ready to take back the field. And as they do that, let's check in with Jason Ewing on the sidelines and give us an update of kind of what happened there at the end of the first half.
Yeah, we had lots going on down here at the end of the first half. You had a unsportsmanlike on Sorrell, which, as Robert alluded to earlier, it was definitely baited by the official. And then you only have one unsportsman on Will Campbell. The one in the field was actually an offsetting with the Minden guy.
Okay.
So that one cancels out, so Will just has one.
Gotcha. So
lots of excitement.
Lots of excitement down here. The Tigers do lead this 14-0, and really got to get their acts together, no matter what it is.
Right.
You can blame it on the officials, blame it on the Neville, blame it on Minden, whoever you want to blame it on. Fact of the matter is they got to get it together, get through this football game, get the W, and get back on the bus, head back to Monroe.
Yeah, it's definitely self-inflicted wounds for sure.
Yeah, this game should be 28-0
at least.
And the JV guys and second teamers and all that should be in there playing this second half. But here we sit, 14-0, and we are, it just is what it is. So as we try to take you back to the halftime kickoff, we'll be back off the air next week because it's a bye week. Okay, then we host Bastrop week after next, and then Huntington comes to town in the final district game of the 2021 season. So after this one, 2 more games before the playoffs, Robert, and that's kind of what these types of games are, things you have to get through. You can learn from them. You can learn a lot from them.
That's right.
Especially when those playoffs get around, these types of mistakes or mental lapses just can't happen.
Yeah, we've got to come out and be more disciplined. Like I said earlier, we've executed as far as football goes. We just got to be more disciplined. Lining up offsides on defense, the unsportsmanlike penalties, those are all killers. And as you start preparing for the playoffs, those are things that you can't let happen. Each week will get a little tougher when you're in the playoffs. So, we got to try to play perfect football here in the second half and go ahead and put this game away.
Tigers are going to have to kick this one away. So we're going to take a 1-minute break. 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the halftime kickoff right here on the Neville Tiger Network, and we will rejoin our cohorts at Sunny 98.3. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I'm Ryan Harvey. I'm a salesman at 3B Outdoor Equipment. I used to mow yards, and I've had experience with mowers. We talked to Matt a while back, and he said he might have a position open, and went and talked to him, and he's given me the opportunity to work for him. I know that I'm selling a good product, so I know whenever it is bought that we have the technicians that can keep it going for the long run. I've taken some equipment myself in the past, and it was in and out within 2 or 3 days. Even if it needed some bigger parts, they had to order it. It was in and out real quick. If you have any outdoor equipment needs, come see us on Fran location in Monroe or Well Road in West Monroe.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's the start of the second half here at W.W. Williams Senior Stadium on the campus of Minden High School. The Tigers lead the Crimson Tide 14-0. And we're getting ready to kick this thing off. The officials having another discussion there at the middle of the field. That's been a lot discussed.
Yeah,
tonight.
they had all halftime to discuss this. I guess they're figuring out which way
everything's supposed to be going.
And it's I think it's a due north wind, and it's coming across the field, so it really is not going to make much of a difference on which way you kick. The good thing is Neville has showed that they've got a pretty good kicker, so even though we're going to be backed up, we still should be able to get it down there and hopefully cover this kick.
Well, look at there. They've placed it on the 40.
Well,
I'm not going to say anything.
No. Sportsman. Oh no! Now they're marking it. Now they're marking it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it was kicked from the 25. Yep.
So from the 25 is where Tom, as the kids like to call him,
Tom,
gotcha. Tommaso, is going to set this on the tee. Well, that's
back
3, and that's Lister and Robinson set deep for Minden.
And they're backed up to the 10. You may want to try to just lob this over the second line and go cover it here. I
don't know if Tommaso's practiced that one.
Yeah, I know. No chip shots.
Chip shots. This is like a goal kick or something. All right. He puts a leg into it. This one's a little bit higher, and it's going to jump short at around the 22. Can be taken up by Robinson, and he's going to be taken down at the 34-yard line, and that's where Minden will start this second half.
Yeah, good job there by the kickoff coverage team, and good job by Tom. That's kind of what I was seeing, is kind of put it in no man's land, and if you get the right bounce, you may be able to get down there and recover the kick. But a Minden guy caught it, and a good job there by the kickoff team to stop him here on the I guess it's the 35-yard line. So no different than kicking the ball out of bounds from the 40 and them starting at the 35. So no harm, no foul here. We start the second half.
Jackson a man in motion. He's going to turn, hand it to Robinson. Bounces off a tackler at around the 36, and he's going to be out to the 40-yard line. Gain of 5 on first down for Minden. You hear that wind roaring
tripping
through here.
Clipper has gotten here.
Yep.
First one of the year.
Second down and 5 for Minden. We're just underway here in the second half. Looks like they've brought a couple of extra guys to help up front. Ooh. They hammered. That was a Nietzsche that hammered Robinson, but Jackson had pulled it. And that was Kendall January that was able to take him down. But you heard that hit all the way up here.
Yeah, that was.
And he's downwind.
Yes, yeah, that was impressive. And Nietzsche he came through free and chose the running back there, and the quarterback was able to pull it out. But Nietzsche came up with a big hit, and then a great job there by the Neville defense of stopping the quarterback after he pulled the ball.
Loss of 5 on the plays. You see that again in the slow-mo replay. You like that new little replay button, don't you? All right. Here we go. Third down and 10 for Minden. Jackson looks to throw. He's going to try to throw the screen, and it was picked up perfectly by the Tiger defense. I think that was Stroughter there first, and then he was finished off by a couple of more Tigers out there. Elam, Gibson, a couple of guys. Woods, as you see right there. Stroughter, first man to him, and then Elam gets him down to the ground. Loss of a yard on the play, and it's going to be 4th down and 11. And Minden's going to have to – they should punt this one away. But it doesn't –
Yeah, it looks like
he's backing
punt.
up.
Yeah.
That's Jackson maybe going to do the punt. Or is that 4? I can't see.
31.
That's 31. Okay, it's the same punter. All right, 31's punting this one away, and they're going to get this – let it bounce out of bounds at around the 36-yard line. So 31 with the punt. Tigers are going to take over on their own 36. They force a 3-and-out to open up the second half, and with 9:30 to go, and the Tigers leading 14-0, they will have their first offensive possession.
Yeah, and what you'd like to see here is A.J. break a long one and go ahead and score here.
Yeah.
And go 21-0 and you know.
Kind of let it go.
Yeah. We've played well.
Yes.
It's just penalties have killed us and allowed Minden to kind of hang around. It's 14-0. You know, if they have a big play and score, you really got a ball game then.
Badaford going to keep it himself. He pulls it out. He's got room around the right side. Big Hurd had a huge block. He's still on his feet at the 40. He might score. The 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers. Brett Badaford takes it 64 yards for the score. We're going to watch this on the replay here as there are some huge blocks down there as and both Will and Hurd were downfield, and Hurd's chasing him, and that was Jackson. That was Jackson with the final block and a 64-yard touchdown for Brett Badaford. Welcome back, 16.
Yeah, and I actually said Badaford. I didn't say A.J. break a long one.
Well, Badaford,
Badaford to break a long one.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. You should be rooting for that. All right, here's the extra point by Briard. It's good. So with 9:11 to go in the third quarter, Tigers lead this one 21-0. This will be a 1-minute break. We'll be back after it right here on the network in Sunny 98.3.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done,
I called.
but never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you. And that's for real.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
All right, everybody, welcome back in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Tommaso Palvieri puts a leg into this one, and is it going to get in the end zone? It bounces at the 1. Oh, no, he got it in. They called the touchback there. I thought it looked like it had plenty of distance, but it bounced backwards, and the Tigers are going to have it or it's going to actually the Tide, rather, will set up shop at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, he used the wind there to draw the ball in right behind the pylon.
That's it.
Yeah, it was a great kick, and
nice.
hit just inside the end zone and bounced out of bounds. So great kick there by Tom.
You teach him that if the wind's coming across you might want to hit that fade so it holds up a little bit.
That's right.
That draw will make it go way down there, and it'll run off the back of the green.
Yep.
But we'll work on it. We'll work on it next week. Got an open week. So a bye week.
He's got a lot of time.
We got a lot of time to work on that kick. All right, here we go. Jackson calls for the football. He's going to take it himself. He's wrapped up. Kendall January got there. And he's going to bring him down for a sack. It's going to lose about 3 on the play and make it 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, Minden was trying to run the speed option right there, which is where the quarterback takes the ball to the defensive end or the widest man on the line of scrimmage, and he's got the option to either run it if the defensive end plays the pitch or pitch it, and the timing didn't work out. Neville was able to get to him before the sophomore quarterback was able to make the pitch there. So good speed there by the Neville defense and forcing a loss there on 1st down.
Looks like Braylon Robinson and Rudy are man in the linebacker positions for the Tigers. And Roberts getting a little rest. Go looking for the reverse, and the backside got him. Kendall January again. Look at the motor on him. I don't know if they were trying to do a reverse or just trying to almost fake the reverse and have a lead play out there.
Yep. And it looked like the quarterback was set up for a quarterback run. It was like a fake reverse run.
Watch it here on the Parker Alexander replay. He's trying to boot out and maybe throw it, and there's just nowhere for him to go. Yeah. Kendall January, 2 big plays here on the first 2 downs of this drive, and now it's backed up all the way to the 10-yard line of Minden. That's going to be 3rd down and 20. Oh, Benjamin getting it done.
That's right.
You're doing a
good job.
Doing a great job. Going to hand this off to Robinson, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not much doing, as I think who had him. That was Breland Robinson on the stop for the Tigers. And that'll be no gain. Oh, they might say he got a yard. Where do they spot this one? That's got to be, they're going to spot it at the 11. So now it's going to be 4th and 19, and I would assume the Crimson Tide is going to punt this one. Number 31 back there for the Tide.
Ball's dropped in the end zone.
Dropped in the end zone, and then he kneeled in the end zone. That's a safety. A safety for the Tigers. And, that's one of those deals where he just kind of freaked out a bit.
Yep.
As you watch this on the Parker Alexander replay, he actually might not have had his knee down, but he was going to get tackled anyway. So the first safety of the year, I believe, for the Tigers. And now they're going to get the ball back, as Minden's going to have to kick or punt this away from their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the snap was wide to the right, and the punter had to move over. I don't know if the wind maybe had moved the snap or just he snapped it to the right. And
it'd be interesting to see with this wind back here. You've got a pretty big stands here, and the field's lower.
That's true.
On the field itself, it might not be that bad. Maybe we can get Jason Ewing to.
I'm looking at the coach's pants down
there.
there.
Yeah, they're whipping.
Yeah, they're
maybe
whipping pretty good.
Maybe I'm searching.
Yeah.
It's windy.
Thanks, Jason.
There's a big dirt pile about the 50-yard line, and it is blowing dust everywhere.
Right.
And it's going towards y'all, right?
Yeah, right towards you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot of dirt here behind us. So let's see who's going to kick this one off. There it is. Now it stops. Yeah, you had wind's blowing harder than that, I promise.
Yeah, it is.
All right, this is 32. Was that 32?
No.
12?
Yeah.
Carter Barnett. That's Carter Barnett. Set to kick this one off from their own 20. Onside. It's going to go out of bounds. And that's where the Tigers will take over. No penalty on the onside kick right there. Doesn't have to go. It got the 10 yards. Actually got 13, went out of bounds at the 33. And, I get it. You're down 23 to nothing, and you're trying to get back into there. But from the 20, that's a low percentage play. You kick that one off and hope your defense can stop them.
Yeah.
But let's see who comes out for the Tigers on offense. It looks like the way it looks, we might have one more series from the big guys, and we do.
Yeah, we've run one play here in the second half, and it was a 60-something yard touchdown by Badaford.
We're getting snuck by the big play bug again.
And it's okay. We're getting to play. Last week against Franklin Parish, the big guys, the ones didn't get to play. I don't think any in the second half. Maybe one drive.
That's a quick pitch forward to Brady Menzina. He's got running room around the left side. A flag comes in. That's going to be – is that going to be a roughing or a hold on 53 as it comes back there? Menzina gained about 15 yards on the play, but let's see as looks like Hurd was tangling with the guy. I don't know if we have – we'll see if we have it on the replay.
It's so far away from the play, we probably don't. And we've had that happen a couple of times tonight.
And Hurd finished his block. He went down and got him back on the ground. So what are they going to call? A personal foul against – and Hurd's starting to get the same calls against him as Will's getting.
Yeah.
Well, and he did finish. The ball was – he was done. He was – blocking to the whistle, but he fell on him after he was on the ground.
Will had that happen to him a lot last year. He's done a better job. What these college scouts want to see is you run into the football. Blocking outside of the screen and on the TV and away from the ball like that doesn't do anything in college football. They want you to make your block, and they'd rather see you run into the football and going, look at Hurd run, because he can run.
Which he did on the earlier one. But that backs it up.
Right.
That was deep, and that's going to back it up all the way across the 50 to the Neville 46. So that's a lot of yardage there as Badaford's looking to throw. Nobody there. He's going to tuck it and run it himself, and he's going to gain a couple, maybe just one, out to the 47-yard line. As good, nice coverage there in the back end by the Minden Crimson Tide.
Yeah, it looked like Badaford had the wheel route up the sideline, but he had a little pressure in his face and wasn't able to set his feet and was forced out of the pocket, and unfortunately wasn't able to get the throw off and got back to basically the line of scrimmage.
All right, 2nd down and 30 for the Tigers. A.J. Allen now behind Badaford. He's going to look to throw. They throw the look in. There's Aaron Jackson. Nice block there by Menzina. Jackson loses the football. It's popped into the hands of a Crimson Tide defensive back. That's number 19, Jalen Willis. As he got spun around the 40-yard line, Willis going to bring it back to the 43-yard line of Minden. And the turnover, that'll be the 3rd turnover of the night for the Tigers.
Yeah, winning 23-0, but it's not something that, as an offense, you got to be proud of as far as your. It's just self-inflicted wounds.
You see Neville coach Jeff Tannehill is just Murphy's Law tonight.
Yeah, we can't get out of our own way. And fortunately, we're still winning 23-0. But we got to do the little things better, protecting the football and not getting personal fouls way behind the play.
Yeah.
Things like that. And those are all things that can be cleaned up.
Can be worked on and fixed.
We just got to bring it to realization and fix them.
All right, here we go. Jackson drops back to pass. He's looking deep. He overthrows his man by about 10 yards. Looking for number 8 there, Isaiah Thornton. And ball is incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, not a bad ball, though. He got the ball out and on time and just a little overthrown. I've been impressed by this sophomore quarterback here of Minden. He's a good athlete and has a good arm.
Trajan Hannon in at linebacker for the Tigers. Henry Cagle up at free safety. High snap. Jackson evades the initial rush. Gibson's going to run him out of bounds. Maybe loses a yard. A nice job by Jackson as that high snap. Tigers almost had another sack. You're going to lose 2 on the play, all right? We'll count that as a sack maybe for Gibson. I don't know, was that him that was running him out? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The third down and 12 for Minden. Yeah, him and Trajan Hannon giving chase. Almost ran over Jason there on the far sideline.
He's got good feet. He can get out of the way.
He was.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him the soccer questions. He's an all-state soccer player back in the day.
Yeah.
Jackson, play action, looking to throw. He gets rid of it. That pass is complete at the 47-yard line. It's going to be about 5 yards shy of a first down. So we're looking at a 3rd and 5 with 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers leading it 23-0. Minden's offense looks like it's going to stay out there. Going to go for it here, and
yeah, you got
might
to
as
here.
well.
Yep.
You're down 23. You got to make something happen to get a little spark. Now here's the 4th down play. Looking quick and looking for. There's a flag on the far sideline. Away from the play, and that's Strawder. Are they saying this was tipped?
Yeah.
They're saying it was tipped, so a legal man downfield. That's declined. Okay. I was just hoping for
away from the play again, another flag.
Another flag, and that was an illegal man downfield. That's hard to do. That's hard to do, and get that thing, that quick of a pass. It's hard to get downfield.
I don't know. There was obviously some miscommunication on whether or not it was a running play or a pass play there on 4th down for the Crimson Tide as the Tigers take back over after a turnover on downs here with 5:04 left in the third quarter here. Hopefully offensively they can put some more points on the board and put this thing out of reach. As the handoff goes to A.J. A.J. breaks through the line. He's out to the 30. He's to the 20. Looks like he's going to make it to the 10-yard line, and he's pulled up at the 10. Good tackle there by the Minden defensive player. And here's the replay here of A.J. running this ball. Great run by A.J. He's got great feet and great eyes. As you see, A.J. takes the handoff and breaks through the line there. And he's got great feet and great vision and great run. Just a shoestring tackle there to basically save a touchdown there for the Minden Crimson Tide. As Badaford's back set, hands the ball off, and
yeah, that's
good,
Gibson.
Yeah, good run there to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, it's Derek Gibson on that one. So a nice run there for Derek, trying to get him a touchdown on there. Yeah, as we were swapping out some batteries, going wireless here at Minden. There's Gibson. He's going to punch it in from the 5-yard line. Nice hole there on the left side for Derek Gibson. And the Tigers tackle on 6 more. So a big run. I was over there swapping out the batteries. You did a great job doing the play-by-play.
Play-by-play and color all at once.
Who ran it? Who got it down there?
AJ
ran down there.
Had a long run and broke a good one and shoestring tackle there. And Gibson was able to punch it in. So good execution.
Here's the extra point by Anabnett. Snaps back, kick is up. And it's good. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers lead the Tide 29-0. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back. This is Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Let Tenori's Own Louisville help you with your special gift needs. Offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
All right, welcome back as they went quick on that one for us, and an interesting kickoff as the ball kind of got away from a Crimson Tide return man, but they're going to retain possession, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the ball hit the Crimson Tide player in the knee, and it bounced forward about 15 yards, and the Neville kickoff team barely missed it as it was going out of bounds there. Almost was Neville's ball again.
Okay, so 1st and 10 for the Tide from their own 23. Jackson under center. Going to turn and hand it to Robinson. Not much running room. Gain of about 2. Out to the 25. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Looked like January got in there and made that tackle. Good job of wrapping up number 4. You got to get him low. You try to hit him high, and he's going to run over you. And January was able to wrap him up there around the ankles, and for just a short gain there on first down.
Minden has still yet to score here in this football game. They're getting tighter and tighter on the line. They hand this one off and end around, and that guy's getting punished.
Yeah,
it's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Henry Cagle, Breland Robinson there at the back end of that. Kendall was that?
It was everybody.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, they ran right into the teeth of the Neville Tiger defense.
Wadding up and trying to run the ball against this Neville defense is a very, very hard thing to do.
Yeah.
We saw St. Thomas More have success because they spread us out, had big splits with the offensive line. They created space and made us tackle in space, and we didn't do a very good job of it that night. West Monroe packed in there, and Minden's packing in there, and that matchup against this Tiger defense makes it very tough.
All right, 3rd down and 8 for Minden. Jackson looking to pass, going deep again. A big shot. Elam's got his head around it. Who's got it? Elam's got the pick. Dubos covered up the Tide receiver, and I don't know if that bounced off Dubos' cast and into Elam's hands, but either way, Here's the replay. Compliments of Parker Alexander Law. It did.
Yeah, it looked
did.
like it
did hit off of Dubos's cast, and Elam gets the pick. And, man, that's just that. You don't want to test the back end of this Tiger secondary. And they did it that time and paid the price. Tiger's going to take over on their own 36-yard line.
And, Stuart, I think that's 4 picks in the last 2 years for Elam against Minden. Yeah. I think we were here last year. It was either here or at Neville in the playoffs. He had 3 against Minden in one game. That makes number 4.
Not a bad stat. Here's Brooks Anzalone in at quarterback for the Tigers. He stands in there, hands it to Derek Gibson. He's got running room across the 45 out to the 46-yard line. That might be enough for a Sonic drive-in first down as the Tigers are still there. I see Logan and Kane, and it looks like they put Gibson in at left guard and Kane at left tackle. Hurd's still in on the right side.
Looks like we got Will Jones here at tight end,
Will
also
Jones
number
at
83.
tight end. Once again, a handoff to Gibson, and he's met at the line of scrimmage, driven back, but he'll get no gain on the play, and it's going to bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, good play there by the Minden defensive tackle, wrapping Gibson up and stopping him there at the line of scrimmage to create second and long.
So second down and 10 from the Tiger 46-yard line. We're under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Might be the last play of the third quarter. Anzalone from the shotgun. It's a man in motion. He's going to hand it to Gibson again. Fighting for yardage, and a nice tough run by Derek. Gain about 3 on the play and bring up third down and 7. And as we're under 25 seconds to go here, that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So, folks, 3 quarters complete. The Tigers lead the Tide 30-0. We're going to take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more Neville Tiger football right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
I'm Matt Dickerson, and I'm a satisfied 3B equipment rental customer. So I called Matt because we were trying to get our plots together for dove season. He brought this equipment out to us, dropped it off, unloaded it for us, and really made the whole process very easy. I know Matt does real well in the service department, and through some other rental experiences we've had with him. The tractor that he dropped off for us was in brand new condition. Everything was in good shape. It's good to know that you can count on equipment when he drops it off. I'd highly recommend Matt Bridges and 3B Outdoors for all your equipment rental needs.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta rolls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Yeah. Ewing's got a good stat.
Hey, we're back in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. So we start the fourth quarter of play. Tigers leading the Tide 30-0. And, you know, Robert, here, it's as we look around it, get back to the action. Pass is complete to, that's Harris.
Yeah.
Harris for the first down, the tight end, the big man. That's awesome. Derek Harris, who was one of our Origin Bank players of the week a couple of weeks ago, gets his first reception of the year.
And he's done a good job coming in blocking.
Yes.
And so good to see him getting his hands on the ball
there. A nice throw by Anzalone to get that first down. All right, here's Brooks with a fresh set of downs as we're just underway in the fourth quarter. He's going to pull it down himself. Good job as he read that late and pulled it out of the breadbasket of Gibson and fell forward and gained a yard on the play.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of blocking these interior guys. They're kind of coming free, untouched, and creating some havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, Jaden Mays back in there at left guard now for the Tigers. The normal left guard, Kane Day, is at left tackle. And this off straight ahead. It's Derek Gibson again running hard. He's going to get a couple out to the Minden 40. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. And you mentioned that Jason had a stat down there for us here as we start the 4th quarter. Jason, what's up?
Yeah, I was down here talking to Big Mike Creighton, and he just made me aware that the Neville Tiger defense has now gone 11 straight quarters without giving up an offensive touchdown.
Knock on wood.
Not a bad stat.
Not a bad stat.
Not a bad stat. So as we approach 10 minutes to go in this football game, Brooks Anzalone wants the football. He's got it. He's going to look to throw. He's got Menzina behind the defense, and he underthrew it just a titch as it falls incomplete around the 3. That's going to set up 4th down and 7 for the Tigers. Let's see what they choose to do. Menzina got behind the defense and just not quite enough air under that one.
Yeah, just got to throw that ball to where he's got to go get it. You would rather that ball be overthrown than underthrown right there. Got lucky and didn't throw a pick. Wasn't a terrible throw. Just got to get it out there so Menzina can run under it and catch it in the end zone.
All right, Tigers offense staying out there. 4th and 7 facing them. Snap it. Got it. Trying to toss it out to Gibson out of the backfield and can't come up with it. And the Tigers are going to turn it over on downs.
I like the thought process there by Anzalone. He looked down the field.
Yep.
They were dropping out. Obviously, it's 4th and 9. They're playing coverage, and he was going to try to drop it off to his back there. And just a little overthrown and got to it just a hair late. But if he catches that ball, may have a chance to get some positive yards. So good job by Brooks Anzalone of staying poised and going through his progression and taking him to basically his 3rd option right there. So good job there by Anzalone. You like seeing that out of your backup quarterback, doing what he's coached to do as the Crimson Tide come out here to start their possession here with 9:44 left in the 4th quarter. Quarterback's under center and hands off to the running back as he plows his way forward for about a 7-yard gain there for Minden. I believe that was number 4 running back there for Minden. Dalen Robinson. Again, we've called his name a lot. He's kind of been the guy that's been producing all night for them. Big, strong back, and he's carried 3 or 4 Neville defenders forward there for about a 7-yard gain there on 1st down to create, it looks like 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3. So quarterback for Minden comes to the line of scrimmage. They're in the wing tee here as he lines up, hands it back to number 4. He's hitting the backfield, and he's going to fight forward close to a 1st down. It looks like he's going to be about a yard short.
Man.
That was a gust.
It was it's getting gusty up here.
Yeah.
As it's been interesting night on all accounts.
Yes.
Batteries that normally last throughout the whole game and now are going out left and right.
Yeah.
But hey, we're here.
There's always things we have to overcome.
That's right. Obstacles.
Yes.
We'll work on them in the bye week too. All right. 3rd down and 1. Minden tries to run up to the line of scrimmage, and then now they're going to take a timeout. So, folks, we're going to take a timeout too. 8:03 to to go in the football game. The Tigers lead 30-0. We'll be right back.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done,
I called.
but never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you. And that's for real.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. Family Solutions broadcast booth, 3rd and 1. Going to hand it to the fullback. It's a different fullback than we've seen. That was a bigger guy. He's going to have the first down. I'm trying to see. That's 56. 56. Keelan Korn. They list him as a guard and a nose guard. 5'11", 260, and he rolled it in there and crosses the 50 out to the Neville 47-yard line. First down and 10 for the Tide. The Neville defense trying to keep that 0 on the board. Switching out. Once again tight. Now the ball was on the ground. Picked up by Gibson. He was down when he got it, but that was a busted play. They were trying to hand it to the wide receiver coming across, and then they hit each other, and the quarterback just dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Jackson just kind of froze, and the ball came out, and the Tigers have recovered it, and they'll have it at their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, Minden's had some issues tonight with the quarterback and running back exchange. It looked like number 4 and the guy in motion ran into each other. Not sure who that was supposed to go to, but quarterback just dropped it, and Neville was able to recover it. Looks like they'll try to finish it off here.
Yep. A lot of players coming in for the Tigers. Try to get you a few. Ball's handed off. That's 27. Dakota Mitchell. Right there. And there's a score surprise. Ouachita leading Ruston 21-14 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter after that lightning delay. Good thing about the lightning delay in Monroe is that when we're on our way home, we'll have football to listen to.
That's right.
Which is normally not the case.
No.
Normally not the case. Okay. Let's see. Get some numbers in there. Number 60, that's Andre Shaw. He's in there at left guard. 59, that's Cameron Johnson at left tackle, or actually at center. And that's Thomas Campbell there at guard, isn't it? 55?
Yep.
We'll get you a few more of these Tigers as a flag's thrown in the backfield as a false start against the Tigers. Looking at 56, that's Leo Kitchens at right tackle. It might not be Andre at left guard. They're going to hand this off to Dakota Mitchell. He's got some running room around the right side. He's going to be tackled after a gain of about 4. It's going to set up 3rd down and 11 for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Also see Bradley Hanlon, sophomore receiver out there. Derek Harris still out there at the tight end spot. There's that Gus. There's the flag. You see it right there.
And it's getting chillier by the minute.
I did bring those pullovers that Jason made for us. I did bring it. I'm about to put it on here at the next break here. 3rd down and 11. Anzalone There's two receivers to the near side, and Dakota Mitchell behind him. Going to turn, hand it to Dakota. He's got a little running room, makes a cut around the 45. He's got the first down, and across the 40 he goes to the 36.
Yeah, that was number 33.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
That was Mansfield.
Yep.
Frank Mansfield on the carry. I didn't see him slip in there. So the Tigers with another sonic drive in on North 18th Street, first down. And a nice job of blocking by those guys. And Mansfield, nice cut. The Tigers going to take some more time off here as we're under 4 minutes to go in this football game. Got there, and there's Mason at tight end. So number 82. This hands off again. That's back to Mitchell. Nothing doing right there. Loss of 1 on the play. The clock's running here. You know, in no hurry to get this in. And stay tuned for the Martinez Chiropractic post-game report. We'll have a interview with Coach Tannehill with Jason Ewing down there on the sidelines, and some stats provided by my good buddy Jay Traylor up here. See what he's got compiled for us. There's a throw right out there to Landry. Is that Landry on the right side? Yeah, 88. I think that is Ben Landry with the catch at around the 35-yard line. Let's call it the 33. And it's going to be fourth down. Is that fourth down? Yeah. It's third down and 5. Third down and 5. It's not fourth down. As Mansfield's back in the at tailback. There's Anzalone. Man, they got all kind of stuff flying across the field.
Everything
now.
from the
it's really whipping
there.
Mansfield's got room. A flag comes in late. The ball comes out. But I thought he was
down.
Again, thought he was down. The side judge was late on it. A flag comes in at the end. Maybe we'll see what this call is. Let's look at the replay here. We've got a flag sitting at the 18. They're saying the runner was down.
Probably is it in? It looks like a hold.
A hold against the Tigers. So they're saying the runner was down. Here's the replay right here. Let's no. Yeah, he's down, and then they pull it out. So that's going to be a hold downfield. So now it's going to make it 3rd and 9. That was a first down. The hold was way past the play.
Yeah.
But it was going to bring it back, and it's still 3rd down. So a nice run by Mansfield, kind of negated.
Did he call it the hold on the receiver there?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
I think they did. So that's 47 back there. I'll get his name for you as we blow the whistle. And now Minden's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they only had 10 on the field.
All right, we're going to take one, too. A quick 1-minute timeout. We're close to the end, folks. Minute 35 to go. Tigers leading at 30-0. We'll be right back on the network in Sunny 98.3.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Come by Melvin's Restaurant before and after the game for the best burgers and ribeyes in town. Melvin's Restaurant are proud supporters of the Neville Tigers and are home to Tiger Talk with Jeff Tannehill every Wednesday night. Come by Melvin's Restaurant.
All right, we're back to live action. A turn and hand that off to Jonathan Green, and he had some running room as he got the first down. Let's see where they mark him down. He's close to it. Got it across the 30 to the 27, and there was nobody there.
Yeah.
Jonathan just kind of dove forward. I think he's got enough for the Sonic drive-in first down.
He made a cut and looked like his feet got tangled up.
They're going to move the chains, and the Tigers are going to probably kneel this one out. As this one kind of started, got funky in the first half and stayed funky throughout the first half, but now these guys can close this one out and mark up a 30 to nothing victory as they hand this one off again, and Green fumbles it, and one of the Tide picks it up, and a nice tackle by Brooks Anzalone at the 35-yard line. So
not the way you wanted to end it. It, like you were saying, it got funky and all the way to the last play. Fumbled the snap or fumbled the exchange.
Yeah, Jonathan just fumbled it off the exchange, and
glad Brooks was able to get him down, and that was a big guy he had to tackle. So glad he was able to get him down and escape with no injury there.
Stuff's flying all over the place. I mean, it is really whipping here.
Yeah.
So the Tigers are 37 seconds away. They still got that shutout on the board.
A piece of paper over
something. Who knows? Rosters, everything are flying everywhere. But so 1st and 10 Minden from the 46. And now Minden's just going to kneel this one out. And that's going to do it. That'll be the last play of the football game. This is going to be a final. Neville takes down Minden in their first road trip and first road win of the season. They win this one 30 to nothing. And Robert, these Tigers came over here. It wasn't pretty there early, but they got the job done, and they move on to their bye week next week.
Yeah, good to get this victory. We executed on the football field again, but just didn't play very disciplined, especially in the first half, and shot ourselves in the foot. Went into halftime 14 to nothing. It was good to see Neville adjust at half and come out and win 30 to nothing here tonight in the district game.
All right, I think Jason has Coach Tannehill, and let's get some comments from him.
Coach, ugly win, but a win's a win. 2-0 in district now. Defense still playing lights out, haven't given up an offensive touchdown now in 12 quarters. What were your thoughts?
Well, I thought defense did play great tonight. Offensively, we played really good. We just had a bunch of mental errors, not being disciplined, and we're just not going to have all that. So good game, bud. But we'll get all that squared away this week on our off week, and get ready for Badaford Rams the next week.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jason. And real quick, everybody, as we got a lot of cleaning up to do up here. The wind's blowing stuff all over the place. Final stats for the night. Tigers finished with 350 yards of total offense. Minden with 71. The Tigers were 6-11 through the air for 62 yards, 288 yards on the ground on 31 carries. Let's see, the Tigers are penalized a lot. We'll just say a lot. We'll skip that
move
one.
on from there.
All right, Brett Badaford, 4-6 for 49 yards. Brooks Anzalone, 2 of 4 for 13. A.J. Allen was 0 of 1 through the air for no yards. A.J. Allen, 10 carries, 128 yards, and a touchdown. Okay? Back 13-yard average. It's not bad. Brett Badaford, 7 carries, 118, and 2 touchdowns. Mansfield, 2 carries for 30. Derek Gibson, 6 carries for 26. Dakota Mitchell, we'll say 3 carries for 3. Brooks had a carry for 1, and that's going to wrap it up for the Tigers. Jaden Gibson, the leading receiver for the Tigers, had 1 catch for 28 yards. Osborne had 1 catch for 14. And then Jackson, Harris, Ben Landry, and Brady Manzina all had 1 catch apiece for the Tigers. So good to see them spreading that out a little bit as the Tigers are in front of the band doing the alma mater. Robert, some final thoughts for tonight?
Yeah, move on to Bastrop in 2 weeks. Another district game. Good win here tonight. Winning 30-0 is always a good thing, especially on the road in district. Got some things to clean up, as Coach Tannehill said. As we got 2 more games left, and we move into the playoffs. So, look forward to Bastrop week here in 2 weeks. Get an off week to get people rehabbed and get better and finish out the year strong and look forward to the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to a couple of weeks. It's always fun to play the Rams there in Bastrop. But they win here tonight, 30-0 over the Minden Crimson Tide. We appreciate everybody who's been watching us on the Neville Tiger Network and also listening to us on Sunny 98.3. Ashley, back there at the radio station, thanks for your help this evening. And for everybody up here, Jay Traylor on the stats, Benjamin Burkett's been working our replay, stuff like that. David Shelby on the camera, Brian Birch on the camera, Will Anders directing everything. We always appreciate you. Jason Ewing, our sideline reporter. And for Robert Lane, I'm Stuart Shelby saying good night from Minden. We'll see you next week.